When the Fresh Prince gets schooled by TikTok, you know something's about to go down. It was a quiet Sunday morning when Will Smith, the king of charm and comedy, woke up with an idea so wild, so spontaneous, that it could only come from him. He had always been the type of guy to take risks, make people laugh, and try new things. But this was different. This wasn't a movie set or a red carpet event. This was TikTok. Will had been watching the viral dance challenges taking over the internet. From celebrities to influencers, everyone was getting involved. And then it hit him. What better way to connect with his fans than to join in on the trend? His mind raced as he thought about the possibilities. Millions of people laughing at his moves, appreciating his energy, and maybe even sharing the video with their friends. This could be his chance to tap into a younger audience and show them a side of him they hadn't seen before. All right, Will said to himself as he stood in front of his mirror, grinning at the thought of what was about to unfold. Let's do this. He fired up his phone, opened the TikTok app, and found the viral dance challenge. It looked easy enough, some smooth moves, a few quick steps, and some hand gestures. Will had always been a good dancer. He had rhythm. He had swagger. But this wasn't like the dances he had done in his earlier days as a rapper. This was a whole new ball game. Will threw on his favorite hoodie, set his phone up on a tripod, and hit record. He watched the tutorial for the dance one more time and took a deep breath. I got this, he muttered. The music started, and he began his first move with confidence. Step, turn, slide. He was in sync with the beat. But as the next set of moves came up, something strange happened. His body didn't quite do what it was supposed to. His legs tangled awkwardly, his arms flailed in different directions, and for a split second, he lost his footing. The rhythm was there, but his coordination? Not so much. Okay. He laughed nervously, trying to recover. Let's try this again. He restarted the video and attempted the next part of the dance. This time, things got worse. Will stumbled forward, nearly knocking over the tripod, and he let out a loud laugh as he scrambled to regain his balance. His face turned bright red, not from embarrassment, but from the sheer chaos of it all. "I'm definitely not a professional dancer," he said, still trying to keep his cool. It wasn't just the steps that were throwing him off. It was the speed. The moves were fast, sharp, and required a level of precision that Will wasn't used to. He was more comfortable with being the guy who made everyone laugh, not the guy who could nail every move in a TikTok dance challenge. But he wasn't about to give up. Not Will Smith. He was determined to finish what he started. On the third attempt, he was making progress. The steps weren't as sharp, but at least he wasn't tripping over his own feet. However, just as he thought he was in the clear, he reached the final move, a dramatic spin followed by a quick slide into a squat. Will spun, but his legs didn't follow through. Instead, he slipped slightly on the hardwood floor, twisting his body awkwardly and landing in an almost perfect but definitely accidental split. The phone's camera captured the moment in its entirety. Will, now sitting on the floor, laughing hysterically, could do nothing but shake his head. That was not part of the plan. He reached for the phone and stopped the recording. After a few seconds of trying to compose himself, Will burst into laughter, clutching his stomach. "I'm an absolute disaster." And just like that, he knew this video wasn't going to be the viral masterpiece he had imagined. It was a total mess. But, in true Will Smith fashion, he didn't delete it. Instead, he uploaded the footage, captioned it with, "When you think you've got the moves, but end up with a new appreciation for real dancers. #epic fail, #TikTok challenge, #try again soon." Within minutes, the comments started flooding in. Fans were loving it, laughing, encouraging him, and even sharing their own TikTok fails. The video had something real about it, something human. Will wasn't trying to be perfect. He was just being himself, goofy, confident, and full of good vibes. His followers loved it because it was authentic. Even a few hours after posting, the video exploded. It was all over the internet, shared by millions of people. Memes were made, and even some of his celebrity friends joined in on the fun. Kevin Hart, his longtime friend and co-star, joked in a comment, "You call that a dance move? Let me show you how it's done, man." Soon after, Kevin posted his own attempt at the challenge, and predictably, it was just as chaotic. Will Smith may not have nailed the dance challenge, but he did something even more powerful. He created a moment that people could laugh at and relate to. He reminded everyone that even the most famous people have their off days, and it's okay to laugh at yourself. His TikTok fail didn't just go viral, it made people feel more connected to him. He wasn't the superhero. He wasn't the Fresh Prince anymore. He was just Will. And in a world full of polished perfection, that was exactly what people needed to see. A few weeks later, Will posted another TikTok, this time with the caption, "Round 2, baby." The video started, and this time, his moves were smoother, more confident. But as he reached the final move, the signature spin, he tripped again. But here's the thing. The slip wasn't a failure this time. It was just Will being Will, and everyone loved him for it. Want more fun stories, behind-the-scenes moments, and epic fails? Hit that subscribe button and join the fun. Stay tuned for the next challenge, because you never know what Will's going to try next.